So the verdict is it's like a solenoid thing with the car going on. What's that, Skip? He's eating him. Is this cannibalism? Whoa. Guys, that's our stuff. Third night we managed to squeeze our way up to good old Fork Grey. My #1 favourite place to herp. #1. It's like complete desert. It's awesome. It's so cool. Herp #1 of the night. Cool. It's a Leucasium of some sort. The Leucasium out here look the exact same. He could be either a beaded or a sand plane. And again, they look very, very similar. He's very cute. Herp #1 of the night. Hopefully we can find a snake, but this is good. It's actually pretty soon too. The sun's not even properly set. Let's hope we can get ourselves like a snake of some sort. Thanks for coming out, little friend. Let's go! Let's go! A good find. Yes, absolute little champion. I literally just said to myself, I'm ready to see a snake now. And we've got ourselves a beautiful narrow-banded snake.
In case you can't tell from my reaction, I love the genus Brachyurophis. These guys are specialist reptile egg eaters, and they have special blade-like teeth at the back of their mouth that they use to puncture eggshells. They're called shovel-nosed snakes because they have a specialised scale at the end of their nose that points upwards, and it helps them displace sand because they are largely fossorial species. Being considered vulnerable in New South Wales, this is quite a significant find, and only the second one that I've ever seen. Awesome little snakes.
Here's a little hopping mouse. Terrified, because of course he is. I'm scary. There he goes.
By far one of the most common sightings in arid eastern Australia, the curl snake is one of the most common snakes we have. Especially considering how small of a species they are, they have quite a significant bite. They are considered dangerously venomous, especially really large ones, like this one. When I say it's a large animal, the average is around 60 centimetres long. This one would have been at least 80. It's a fairly big snake for its species. For the most part, curl snakes will be targeting lizards as most of their diet, but they'll also enjoy the odd frog and the odd mouse. On top of their venomous bite, these guys have one of the nastiest attitudes of any small snake. Their small size, speed and venom toxicity makes them a terrible snake to try and handle. So make sure to keep a safe distance when you see these cuties.
And then fourth night, we just camped on the side of the road on the way home. Did a little bit of herping here and there. Found a couple of snakes. Well, you'll soon see. Found a couple of snakes, found a few lizards, a few birds, you know. It's the usual. Little pictus. He's a good looking male. God, they look good out here.
As you can see, the Fork Grey Basin had really started to fill up with water by this point. We've seen it fuller than this, but that was because we were in the middle of winter. This is just a big body of water in the middle of the desert. It may not look that pretty because it's full of dirt, but it's pretty significant.
Central netted dragon numero uno. He's about to shoot down that burrow. This is netted dragon o'clock. We're getting a few of them. That one's a nice one. He's clean, he's got a red head and he's got his nice patterns. Look at you. Hello. There's another one, that'll be his hole right there, so when I walk up he'll jump in it. There he goes, straight down the hole. Finally the first stumpy of the trip. I was really hoping to see the other telephone place, the Centralian blue tongue. Grumpy, a grumpy lizard you are. Yes, grumpy. Show me how grumpy you are. Oh, you're so grumpy. There's the Centralian blue tongue out here. Really hope we're going to see one of them, but I don't like our chances. Kind of almost out of range for these guys, so this is right on the cusp of their range. You're so cute. That's one. Little eelis, so that's number 2. Your little yellow chin on him, cute. Budgies. In the same place that we found our carpet. Might be the same snake. There's a giddy snake, if you can see that. That little bit of tail. Pretty cool. Weirdest Burtons I've ever seen in my life. He's like halfway up. Coming into here. He's pretty too. He's pretty. That is weird as. That is the strangest Burtons I've ever seen. Getting photobombed by budgies. It is, it's a little owl at night, chat. Cute. This location was a bit easier to identify. This is a gibber gecko. He's a good looking specimen, this little fella. They're quite a pretty little gecko. So the gibber country is this kind of rocky, sandy stuff. These guys are absolute specialists. Here we go, first snake of night 2. Oh well, not really, of the last night. This is the first live snake of the night, and he's a very cute little fella. He's a bit smaller than the other one. He's a normal size, which is still a fairly big one, really. Kill number 2 of the night. Found another DOR between now and then. I think this one's been clipped. He seems alright, he can move and everything. I'm just going to safely move him off the road. He's a bit banged up, so I'll try and look after him as best I can. But yes, snake number 2 of the night. Nice big lace monitor over here, if you can see him. He's a relatively large one, not a monster by any means, but he's still very handsome. There he goes. Look at him go. That looks cool. You big fella. So, these guys are Australia's second biggest lizard. They're fairly large, only beaten by the Parenti. He's giving me the evil eye, aren't you, mate? Hey, you don't like me much, mate. Hey, you don't. Hey, you gonna get moving? There he goes. Straight back to the road. You can see how keen at climbing they are, especially for a fairly large animal. Hey, good boy. And that is the end of day 2. The dog's breath stinks. A fair bit of variety, really, when you think about it. Like, we've got a lot of lizards, some stuff that we don't usually see. Still a lot of common stuff, which is a shame, but that little shovel-nosed snake. Mwah! Absolute magnificent find. I love that animal so much. Good to get a little bit of a mix-up on the warm-blooded animals too, like that little hopping mouse, the Euros and stuff like that. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time. Hopefully, before too long, I can get another good trip out. But next week's video could be an interesting one because we set up a game camp at 4th grade. So we're going to look at the footage and we're going to see if there's anything cool. I haven't looked at the footage yet, so it's going to be a complete surprise. It's going to be, I'm going to record the reaction and everything. Dogs are making noise, sorry. But yes, stay tuned. Like, subscribe, what else? Comment. yeah. Thanks for watching.